Hey there, guys, welcome to this episode of Landlord Go. In the previous episode, we were looking at offers that were made by the top player in the country, which is almost retired. The guy almost retired is the top player in the country. He made us one of the offers was for a race course, and then we countered it with a 36 billion offer, and then he accepted the offer. So the property was worth 9 billion, but we got 36 billion for the property. So if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead and check it out. It was the episode previous to the previous episode. And later on, what he did today is he also offered me about, I think he offered me, let me just go here, he offered me 1.9 million for one share of Headgiver Hospital, which is a property that I own. If you go in my portfolio, it's one of the properties that we own, Headgiver Hospital. But one share of the property is, I don't know, it's worth like about 1.8, 1.9 million or 1.6 million. I'm not so sure. I didn't do the calculations, but I rejected the offer because it was just one share, and I didn't want to give him one share because that doesn't really make sense. So after rejecting the offer, he gave me two more offers. One is for this property here, Nirmal Surya Neurology Clinic, which is valued at 976 million, but he's offered me 2 billion for the property for 500 shares. And the other offer that he's given me is 3 billion for 961 million of Headgiver Hospital. And the thing is, these are good offers, no doubt about that. But this hospital is one of the hospitals that I can buy anytime because it's in my hometown. I don't have to go or move my agent anywhere to buy this, and it's one of those properties that pops up on my trend list a lot. So I'm not so sure what to do here because there's this thing about future income. So for example, if we're selling this property right now and he doesn't sell it back to the bank, he owns the property, what's going to happen is we won't be able to buy it in a new trend because that property would be sold to somebody else. So he's only asking for 500 shares out of the 16 or out of the 1700 shares that are on the market. But still it's 500, and then maybe he could acquire more shares later on, or maybe he's asking for 500 because then after you have 500 shares, you can upgrade the property. So maybe he would just upgrade the property, and that would also bump up the valuation of the property for us. But I'm not so sure what's going to happen here, and that's the reason I'm not going to do anything to this offer right now. I'm not going to do anything to this offer either. I'm just gonna leave them as it is, and I will ask you guys, what should I do for these offers? Should I take them? Should I counter them? And if I counter them, with what amount should I counter them? And is it a good idea to, even if he accepts that, is it okay? Because that's gonna stop our earning in the future. That's one of the things. But I will tell you, this guy helped me a lot. He bought the other property, uh, and that was bought for 36 billion. You can see over here. Where's the property? So you can see over here, the first one right now says property has been sold, which was the AGP multi-million racing experience at Mahalakshmi Race Course for 36 billion. So let me know if I should actually go ahead and accept those offers, counter those offers, or reject those offers. So I'm going to do what you guys suggest. And let's go into today's trend, which is, let me just connect this, which is 20% discount on airports. Now, I found one airport in Mumbai. Obviously, there are few airports in Mumbai. Any big metro city would have a few airports, and Mumbai definitely does have a few airports. But I just found one of those on a discount. Let me just top here. So it's the Mumbai International Airport, which is valued at 189 billion, but we can buy 400 shares for 11 billion because there's somebody else who holds shares for this airport, WO2, who holds 5100 shares for this airport. So I'm just gonna go into his portfolio. This guy is 1.4 trillion, so he's one of the better players in the country, probably in the top 10, top 20 in the country. I'm not so sure where he is. We're not gonna check that right now, but he owns the rest of the shares for this property, which is a lot of shares actually. And somebody else just picked up 4 shares for the property, so you can see it changed from 400 to 396 shares. So before we talk, we're gonna just go ahead and buy this. I'm just gonna go into my portfolio now, and we can see that we are worth 24 billion now, and we still have 35 billion left in our account. So if you go to the leaderboard, I was at 195 this morning when I recorded the previous episode, and now I'm at 113. And the other thing I want to do is I want to go to the map and see if there's another airport that we can buy. I'm not so sure where the other airport would be, but let's just see if we can just go around here to this area over here and buy an airport, because there's an airport here. So maybe if we can buy one, and maybe if it's expensive, I'm not so sure how expensive that would be, but let's hope that that happens, and we can buy that airport. And the amount of money he's given me is 36 billion. The property we sold was for 9 billion. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna give away 10 billion of this cash. I'm not gonna give away everything, obviously. I need the money, and he's helped me a lot here today, but I'm gonna give away 10 billion of this cash. So if any of you wants that money, all you have to do is comment your game name, which should be somewhere around here. Let me just see. So you can see what my name is here. Devil is somebody else's name. Rahul Bansal. My name is Sarvesh Parak. So you just have to comment your game name, and then your rank in the country. So I can just go to your rank or your worth in the country. I mean, whatever your properties estimate worth it, because worth is because the ranks will change. This video will be uploaded about a week later, because of the other videos that are in the pipeline, and I'm uploading a video every day, but this will still take a week to get up there. So the ranks could change. So give me your name and give me your ranks, and also give me what your properties are worth right now, so I can find you, and then maybe I can just bid for one of your shares. So if there are only a few replies, I'll just distribute the 10 billion among all of you equally, and if there is just there's a lot of replies, I will probably pick up one person and then just give him or her the 10 billion. So I just want to spend 10 billion of this to your property. I'll just buy one share of the property for 10 billion, so don't worry about it. Just comment below and we'll make it happen. Let's just go back to the airports. 20 seconds. We have to wait 20 seconds. I'm not so sure if there's one more airport in Mumbai. Let me see. There should be in the city. I think there should be one more. There's two, I know that there's two airports there, but in the Navi Mumbai area, there is one being constructed. I'm not so sure if that one has shown up on the map yet. I don't think it's not shown on the map. I'm not so sure where it is being constructed. I just know it's being constructed in Navi Mumbai somewhere, but I'm not so sure where it is being constructed. So I might be mistaken about that. So now there's two properties that we can buy. The Bombay Flying Club, which is worth 118 billion, we can buy 10 billion worth of it for 10 billion. And then there's the other one, which is 109 billion, which we can buy for 9 billion. So we can buy both of these, and I'll only have 5 billion left, so I would not be able to give away 10 billion after that. So let me just first buy this, and then we'll do the calculations, because we still can calculate for one property. I can't double my reward because ads are disabled for some reason. And yeah, okay, so I was doing the wrong calculation. I can buy this and still have 15 billion left, so I can just give away 10 billion after that as well. There's two shareholders for this as well. WO2 is one of the ones, and we just bought this property for 10 billion. So we have 3 airports in our portfolio now. Let me claim the coins. We have 3 airports in our portfolio now, which is really good. I can also buy one airport from my own city. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the map because I'm not really living near the airport, but if sorry about that, if it does, that's really good. And it doesn't show up. So the airport in my city is, I'll show you where it is. I don't even know how to read my own city's map, but I think the airport, yeah, cool. So the airport in my city is over here. You can see it's a airplane stripe, this little area here. So maybe I could buy that airport as well, but I will have to move my agent here, which is not possible. We cannot watch ads to skip the time, so it's not really possible to move my agent. It's gonna take about 3 hours to do that, and the trend will just disappear by then. So apart from that, now what we have is, it's Pi Day offer, but let me just get rid of that. So in this episode, there's someone honking, so let him just pass away. Okay, so the honking has stopped. We are at 55.7 billion at 81 in the country right now, and that's all thanks to the top player in the world, in the country, who is almost retired, and is also one of the top players in the world as well. If you go into the world, he is at number 12 in the world, which is pretty darn impressive. And if you go into the country, I will tell you one more thing. He was at 850 trillion today morning. It's 9:58 p.m. now, so I think morning it was 10 a.m., 12 a.m. At somewhere in the 10 12 a.m. range, 12 10 a.m., 12 p.m. range. He was at 850 trillion, and now he's at 856.3 trillion. So he's jumped 6.3 trillion in one day. I don't know how you're doing it. If you're watching this video, please let me know how you're doing it, because he's literally offering insane amount of money to people for properties that aren't even worth that much, and then he's making tons of money as well. I don't know how is he doing it, but if you're watching this video, please let me know how you're doing this. I have 15 billion. I'm going to give away 10 billion out of those, so please comment below if you want 10 billion for one share of any of your property. It could be a property worth only 1 million. I just want to help, because he really helped me a lot as well. So I just want to help you as well to boost up your game. I can pick up one person if there's a lot of replies, or if there's a few replies, I will just distribute that 10 billion and split it into two or three or whatever replies I have, and buy one share of any of your property, and then just sell it back to the bank, because I really don't need the share. I'm just gonna buy it because I can't give you the money. I have to bid for the money. I have to bid it against something. So I think that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And before you go, just remember, let me know what we should do about this here, the two offers that he has given us. So I'm gonna wait 1 week. I hope the offers stay for 1 week. I'm not so sure if they will, but I hope they stay for 1 week. Or if I decide to do something before that, if he gives me new offers, we'll see about that as well. So thank you for watching, and please hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe, and also share it with your friends so that they can also watch and enjoy this series. And I'll see you next time in a new video.